Yeah, they made a bad investment, man. To try to trade off somebody's life for money. That's weird. A credit union, yeah, they with a credit union. They got a bank account with a credit union. Alright. Yeah, they try to cloak under a credit union. They got some type of bank account they got with a credit union. They try to cloak underneath for that. This is how they was getting their money with the credit union. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Credit score, yeah. I'm getting it like they were trying to I'm getting they were trying to decredit someone. They was trying to cause this came out in reverse. They were trying to make somebody look incredible. Not incredible. They were trying to discredit someone. Yeah, they were trying to discredit someone. They were trying to make somebody's credibility bad. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. Yes, they were trying to make somebody's credibility bad. Yeah. Okay, a set amount of time for loan repayments, a term. I'm getting that they had a certain time, a term to do this. Charity. Yeah, they was trying to make somebody look like a charity case with this charity here. And they were trying to set up some type of organization to provide help and raise money for those in need. Yeah, I'm getting they was trying to trap somebody because this came out after collateral over type of mortgage. They were trying to trap somebody through collateral, through a charity, through an organization that seemed like a charity. They were trying to use that to trap somebody, to try to use them as collateral. Yeah, I'm getting they had a certain time to do this. They only had a certain amount of time to do this, a term. Yeah, a set amount of time for loan repayments. Yeah, they only had a certain amount of time to do this. Yeah, to use someone as collateral or whatever. Yeah, I'm getting liquidity rate risk. Liquidity risk relates to ability to buy or sell an asset quickly and in large volume without substantially affecting the price of the assets. Man, they was trying to move this fast. They knew that this was a risk that they could get sued, okay, and have to give up all the assets. I'm getting that they knew, and they were trying to get this done quick, man. Yeah, retirement. Yeah, they were trying to retire. This came out in reverse. They're not gonna be able to retire when a person's choosing to permanently stop working. Yeah, they chose to stop working by using someone as collateral. Yeah, and I'm getting that they not able gonna be able to do this. They're not gonna be able to do this. They were trying to retire off of trading off someone's life as collateral, trying to buy a new house and trying to have their needs met, and they wanted to take over somebody's taxes. They wanted to do income taxes or somebody else's information that they already claimed to be deceased. And they thought this was a good investment, to survive, to get what they needed. And they was trying to they was demanding this. Okay, they wanted this now. They wanted this to happen. They was aggressive about this. Okay, and they was using stocks, okay, too. They invested in stocks doing this as well. Yeah, they budgeting because they losing out here. They made a bad investment. Okay. Yeah, they try to act like they was a producer of somebody else's products to get money. But I'm getting that because of deflation, decrease of the prices prices over time. Okay, they wasn't able to get as much profit as they thought they was going to be able to get from somebody else's products, right? And yeah, and they estate taxes, man, they was charged. I'm getting for I'm getting they really transfer ownership over to their ownership. They transfer somebody else's estate over into their possession of a person that they use as collateral to trade off, right? Except right after that is risk return and trade off. Yeah, they trade off somebody's life. Okay, somebody that's not deceased. Yes, they got interest. Okay, whatever they got interest paid, whatever 401k savings, whatever they had that person might have had in their name, they got it. Okay, and then whatever services, okay, I'm getting it. Yeah, they just was all deep into somebody else's credit history and stuff like that. After that, they was able to see all and prowl into somebody else's business and their credit history and stuff. Yeah, yup. Yep, and then after they seen that they wasn't able to do this and get this done, they were trying to discredit someone. They were trying to discredit someone. They were trying to make someone seem They were trying to make someone seem like they wasn't credible. I don't know the word, but they were trying to discredit someone. Yeah, after they sat there and stole from them, after they sat there and try to trade their life off and use them as collateral. Okay, they try to like discredit them. After they seen they couldn't get rid of them, they try to discredit them. Okay, they try to discredit them to get rid of them. They try to like. Yeah, they wanted to retire in this way. This is how they wanted to retire, okay? And by stealing from someone else. And I'm getting that too. Yeah, they were trying to do this fast, okay? They were trying to do this quick. They knew this was a risk, okay? And they tried to set up a charity organization to try to track this person as well, or try to make it seem like they was innocent or they was helping people. And they had a certain amount of time to do this. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. Anything else you want me to know, Holy Spirit? Anything else you want me to know? Anything else? Anything else you want me to know, Holy Spirit? I'm going to have to do that over. That was about to pop out my hand. Okay, unsecured. Yeah, okay. So they was unsecured. They wasn't protected. They did this, right, without any security, any protection. A loan made without an asset. Given as a security. So So it was nothing that I'm getting it. They starting to now take out loans, okay, unsecured loans, okay. Yeah, they starting to take out unsecured loans. They don't have any collateral to put down. They have no assets anymore. Yeah, they taking out loans and they don't have no collateral to put down. It's unsecured loan. They don't have nothing. They taking out loans now because they budgeting and they losing. Yeah, and I'm getting it because of that. They gotta take out unsecured loans, man. Credit, yeah, to buy something without having to pay it right back. Yeah, they trying to like take out unsecured loans and they trying to use credit. They trying to use like credit. They trying to take out unsecured loans. They trying to like get approved for credit. They trying to have some type of way to keep their like money flow going because they're losing. This was a bad investment. Yeah, they wasn't able to do this. So yeah, they trying to like use credit and like take out unsecured loans to like continue to like have what it is that they need, or like pay back whatever they gotta pay back, or something of that nature. Yeah, credit card. I can't make this up. They trying to use credit to continue to fulfill whatever it is that they need and like to meet their needs. Like, yeah, they trying to use credit to do so. Yeah, and I'm getting it's not even their own credit. This is the individual who they stole from credit that they're trying to use in order to do this, in order to keep having this cash flow in their lives. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. How dare you? How dare you? The finance, the management of money. Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it. They trying to get like financed. Yeah, they trying to get financed. They trying to use somebody else's credit. Okay, swiping somebody else's credit card. Use somebody else's credit, get approved. Somebody else's credit approved using their credit card. They trying to get banks to finance with them. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to find different ways that they can use somebody else's information to finance and use that credit, okay, by way of a credit card, okay, and unsecured loans to keep on going with how the way they can keep up with this lifestyle, okay, because they left out in the cold now, and they losing financially, okay, they're losing instability, trying to keep up, okay, with this money, okay, they're trying to keep up with this lifestyle, they're trying to keep up, okay, and they are so heavily burdened, this Ten of Wands, they so heavily burdened by this, okay, there's a lot of responsibility on it. They trying to trust the process. They trying to continue to keep progressing in this fraudulent way, okay. They are just a master manipulator, okay, and they are a fool for doing this, okay. They foolish for doing this, and these is people from my past, okay. These is old people, like people from my family that I let go of, people whole childhood friends, okay, and this is like ex-lovers, people that I let go of from my past that's doing this, yup. They are being forced to like rest and recover, retreat from doing what they're doing, and they just won't stop. They won't stop. They're going to continue to try to stay persistent, okay, with causing conflict for whoever they stole from me. They stole from me, yeah, and they trying to do this with speed, okay, and they think that they got hidden motives doing this, okay. They got a hidden, this is a whole hidden agenda. This was hidden Okay, this was in the shadows, which they think they not mysterious. Okay, and it's also a father figure that's doing this. Okay, this is a father figure that's doing this to a high priestess. Okay, they doing this to a high priestess. Okay, they sitting around depressed, thinking about the things that they, you know what I mean. The things that they can do. They're trying to think of more things and more ways to do. I'm getting that they sitting around depressed though. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, they trying to lay a new foundation, this father figure. Okay, and they juggling out here. They juggling out here. Okay, they're not gonna be able to adapt. Okay, to this judgment that's about to come their way. Okay, this judgment is about to be. Okay, it's about to be publicly recognized. Okay, and I'm getting at this high priestess is about to get. Okay, victory here. Yeah, that's the judgment. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, man. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Wow. Anything else you want me to know? Money. Yeah, this is all about money, man. All this was about money. All this was about money, man. They really try to trade off my life for money. Wow. That's my read, y'all. I'm going to let this go here. I'm going to shut the door on that energy, and y'all have a beautiful day.